Hey everyone, Farmer Gilby here, and welcome back to Zlonice, Poland, where we are embarking on a massive career change, moving from the big city, big corporate world, to a small country town farmer. Aim of the series, for anyone that is tuning in that is new, we are taking over from Uncle Walter. Uncle Walter's aging a bit and hasn't really been looking after his farms and his crops, and the real thing we need to do is to help him retire. A few ground rules: we cannot loan equipment, we cannot take out any loans, we need to work within our means. The economy is quite difficult at the moment, as it is everywhere, and yeah, we need to try and help Uncle Walter out first before anybody else. Where we left off the last stream, and I'm just going to see if I can halt time for a second. Where we left everything off the last stream was midnight. Was it midnight? No, we finished our work just before sunset, and I did fast forward things a little bit further after the stream had finished, just to get us up to the turn of December. I did want to see if those particular soybean harvests did pop up at the very last minute, but as you can see, we've got the two soybean fields there, and unfortunately both of them have withered. So there is a stack of withered fields here, but the positive thing is that there are an absolute stack of fields that have been cultivated, ready to go. There are some that have been harvested, ready to be ploughed or cultivated, so it'll be interesting to see what December has in store for us. Looking at the contract side of things, there is Deadwood and wood transport. Not keen on this one for sure. The Deadwood one, maybe, maybe not. We might actually, if we do any Deadwood contracts moving forward, we may try and actually take some of the wood and sell it, just to bring in some extra money. So what we are going to do though is we are going to go and have a sleep, and I think we'll start the first week of December. We'll start it at 8 AM. Let's have a look and see what happens. It shouldn't be too long. Okay, here we are. Oh, it is going to snow soon, according to the weather forecast. Not really what we want to see. The sheep are doing quite well. They seem to be producing some stuff. Chickens, yes, we're producing eggs again, which is good. Let's just go and take a look, see what we've got. So we've got 74 pieces of eggs, so 75 kilos. It's not all that much. We've got 35 litres of honey. We might just top up the chicken food, I think. How much are they going to need? Right. Chickens have been fed. Let's drop that in there. Hey! I don't know about you, but I just realised the game audio is turned down because the music was quite loud. That just slammed behind me. How do we close this door? I heard it. Oh, now that one's open. We have got some logs there. Interesting. I forgot about them. So the chickens are quite healthy. That's looking really good. Water-wise, doing okay. Got plenty of enoki and oyster mushrooms that are doing their thing in there. Let's have a look here. Okay, we've got plenty of water in there, and all of our produce is growing quite nice across both of them, so that is good. How is our grass field now? Oh, pH is bad. It says it needs rolling. We did do some rolling, but it wasn't all the best. Ooh, silage is very, very close, so we might have a stack of stuff ready. We've got hay bales as well. We need to look at stacking them up somehow. Might be a job for today, maybe. How are our sheep? Okay, so we've got 269 kilos there. They are good for food. They're still eating the meadow, which is great. And they've got plenty of food here, so no issues. And their water's still pretty alright as well. Wow, there we go. Nice run around our farm and everything is looking pretty good. So I think what I will do to start things moving today, we've got a branch there, is let's just check, other than the fact that our tractor is really dirty, and it also, does it also need service? Does it? Have we got anything on it? I don't think we've got any equipment on it. Let's just take it for a service and refuel it. I am concerned about the snow, which has just started falling as I said that. Alright, let's have a look at our tractor and see what is wrong with it. We did buy this tractor secondhand as well, I think. Yeah, we did buy it secondhand, so ouch, 4,000 to repair it. I'm not going to do the paint job, but alright. Let's check our tablet and see what have we got in terms of contracts. So there's some cultivating contracts which we can do, so we might as well accept all of these. And get these ones out of the way. Plenty of time. Okay, which way is our cultivator facing? It's that way. The snow does have me a little bit concerned. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do in the snow, so I really was not prepared for snow. But it is winter, so right now where are we heading? 31 and 8 and 69. Okay, so 31 is just out the back here, so we can head off this way. Grass is looking pretty good. I don't know if we can do anything with grass at this point in time. I don't think so. Be interesting to see if it does grow. Okay. Put some beacons on. Not that we need it, but Alright. I remember these fields. We did these... I think we harvested these in the last episode, from memory. Alright. Alright. Let's just go 1. Cool. I will have access to this land. Cool. Let's go. See how much cultivating we can get done before the snow really comes down. I wonder if we could just keep going. And do both fields, because both fields should be the same size, right? Oh wow. Okay, so the field's not 100% straight. It probably was. I just deviated somehow. I will need to come and do a repair job on this one, but hopefully I did get a decent chunk of it before it started deviating away. Will you let me... Okay. Ah! I didn't mean to get out. So it requires me to lift it as I go over the road. I can do that. We'll avoid damage to the cultivator as well. I actually did not realise that there's provision there for a little creek. Okay, this one will do. Do some... Oh, we need to... increase the time back up now that I've finished talking. See if I can get this to hook on to the new one. Okay, so if I lift up from that and then drive forward onto this and go there. A little bit of fiddling, but I can actually do the two fields at once. It's kind of cool. Let's see if they both end up at 29%. I do suspect that they are slightly different sizes. I suspect they are slightly different sizes. I'm not sure what to make of the snow yet. Hopefully it doesn't cause us too much grief. We did also, just whilst we're driving along, there was something else that popped into the sale. So we've got the Vario 900, which is the upgraded model of us, although it's the base model. There is a new plough, but it's shorter, so not really keen. Okay, so that's 39%. We'll see what happens when we get to the end of this, whether it's 39% as well. Maybe. Let's just check. Oh, there's a ploughing contract. But it's not worth a lot. Which is field 90? We haven't done a ploughing contract for a while, so sure. Lots of field preparation. We're just accepting so many contracts right now, but we need the money, so whatever we can do to get us the money that we need to survive will be good. Sort of cut that corner a little bit, but that's alright. We'll fix it. That field over there, the fields are starting to turn white. I'm not liking that. I don't know if we should be ploughing whilst it's snowing, or cultivating whilst it's snowing. So in terms of what we can do in December, so poplar, there's no poplar on the map, so oil seed radish, there's none of that. There is grass that we can still cut in December, but other than that, there's not a lot that we can do. This is getting really hard to see. Does turning our lights on help at all? Not really. I wonder if we're going to need to buy a plough or something to dig our way through. I also wonder if there'll be any snow-related contracts. Walter didn't really say anything too much about what happens during winter, so yeah, could be a little bit interesting. Maybe that's why there was so much of a push to get stuff done in other months. Okay, let's drive back. It's really starting to get slushy. Lucky we didn't clean the tractor. I'll have to come back and do that tip of the headland, I think. Hey, MGL! How are you doing, mate? Did you have a good Easter? Really not a big fan of this snow. It's making things very wet. Look how much the windows are fogged up. That is good to hear, MGL. Really good to hear. Cool. Let's just keep cultivating and trying to bring in money whilst we still can. Let's go a little bit further. Oh, what are we doing getting out? It's too cold for us to get out. This is probably a little bit dodgy, doing 2 fields at the same time, but all about efficiency right now. Let's get some efficiency gains happening. Oh, I did just notice they were both on 75%, so they must be the same. They must be the same size. Although when you look at the map, they definitely don't look the same size. Okay, lift it up. No? What happened there? It just disconnected for some reason. Or maybe I hit the wrong key. Anything's possible. Okay, and down we go. Any other interesting contracts? No. Well, that glare that's coming off this field. We're not doing too bad. Knock off a couple of cultivating jobs early in the morning. Should bring in a little bit of money. If we were to consider Deadwood, it's the worst time of year to sell any anyway. It's a shame. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't normally cultivate fields in the snow, or whilst it's snowing. But they need it done, we will do it. We have got a bit more money in the bank than I was anticipating we would have going into December, so as long as we don't incur any ridiculous costs, no broken vehicles or anything like that, I think we should be able to survive winter. I've done it again. I can't wait for our veggie patches, or our greenhouses, as they're called in this game, start actually producing some goods. And the we're able to sell some eggs and some wool as well. So we are producing wool, just not a lot of it. I think if we get more sheep, that might help as well. We could look at potentially adding a small production facility onto our land. And then if we can, we could potentially produce some clothes. So if we were to have a look at wool, wool is required at the spinnery and the farmer's market. All right. And wool, I'm assuming, would be needed for fabric. The price increase there is insane. We'd make our money back very, very quick if we did. I've done it again. Okay. Come down, and this will be our last strip here. And then this one will have been cultivated. We'll go up to the top corner and do field 69. Then we can switch back to the plough. There we go. Done. We'll head over to 69 and I'll send out those 2 invoices to get the money in the bank. Should get us over 40,000, maybe. Now, 69, we should be able to creep through here. Make sure we've got our beacons on. Yeah, our beacons are on. Nice. Everybody's staying home. There's no one here. Is that because of the snow? It's too cold to be out? I reckon we can do field 69 before we get those invoices out. 69 looks ridiculously small. Was this a withered crop? Did we not do this one? It's hard to tell if this is a withered crop or not. We'll go and tidy up the headlands once we're done. Should be a nice quick one to get done. It does look like the snow is starting to ease up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't snow all winter. I have to be careful with this field. Sneeze and you'll miss it. This would be a perfect one to merge with 70. Assuming you can go over those roads. Imagine merging all of these fields, 69 down to 75. That'd make a very, very nice field. I can get that last little bit. Off we go. Lots of dirty work at the moment. Dirty, dirty work. I'm actually not sure what else we're going to be able to do in December. So we have got our silage, which, oh, actually silage. Of course we're saving content. Silage. Oh, December is actually the best time to sell silage. So it's a good thing that we've got a stack of silage that is almost ready to go. Should make quite a bit of money out of that. Some decent cash. Hopefully we shouldn't need to use any FIFO workers over this period as well. Which should help us to keep our costs down over winter. How can you say the contract is finished? There's still a chunk of field left to do. Have to finish it. Can't leave it like that. Alright. at this last little bit that we missed over here. Don't mind the tyre tracks all the way through. Did I miss some more? No, I did too. There we go. I feel better that I've completed the job 100% now. Awesome. Alright, let's send some invoices out, get some money in the bank. Alright. So the next thing we can knock off this morning, and look at that, we have $41,500 in the bank. Definitely not cleaning the tractor at the moment. We'll go drop this off and pick up the plough. We'll go down and plough that field. Just make sure, yes, we do have our beacons on. It's a shame there's not a flashy thing or something saying that the beacons are on. Cruising through town. It looks like there's a few more cars up and about now. Trucks are still out doing their thing. We'll take that turn, thanks. Some very nice silage bales over there for us. We don't have to sell them this week, which is fine. There's plenty of other weeks that we can sell them. Alright, let's just pull up here a little bit further forward. Wow, the plough is looking like it's been through the wars a little bit. Okay, let's just drive this forward a little bit. I hope the chickens are okay. Okay, now this is unfolded, isn't it? Yep. So let's bring that up. Beautiful. Alright, so let's just double check where we're heading. We're heading down to field 90. Oh, we can head straight down there. All of our equipment is sitting outside because we don't have anywhere to actually store it. Should be able to shoot down here. Let's go. Now, ploughing is probably one of the jobs that I dislike the most. Probably because I suck at it. Okay, so 90 is up here. Oh, this glare is pretty intense. Now, do we go? Yes, we can go this way. It's a nice little farmhouse. Quite similar to our own. It's very similar to our own, actually. Alright. Now, let's put that back out the way it needs to go. This is great. Let's activate our steering assist, do as little headlands as possible. Okay. I think it's that line that we want. Okay. Let's just activate our GPS and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. Oh, this is good. Oh, look at all those stones. There is a lot of stones being kicked up by this. Oh great, we've got a little creek there. Try not to end up in the creek. Oh no, we're in the creek. Whoa. Might just send the drone back a little bit on this. Ah. I have this feeling that this tree is going to cause me no end of grief. Ploughing job's not the best. I did say that I really suck at ploughing. It's alright. When we go around and do the headland, it'll be so much better. We'll be able to hide all of my mistakes. No, it's this one, right? It eventually comes straight. There is a Simpsons song that just popped into my head to do with a plough. I'm not going to sing it just in case. Yeah. We don't want to upset copyright and the YouTube gods and all that sort of stuff. You're going to change? There we go. Keep ploughing. Is there any others that have come up? Oh, very big cultivating job. Yes, please. And that one's going to be fun because there is a dead crop in it. It's not going to be a boring field. I am really disappointed that we didn't get those soybean ones in November. Honestly, don't know what the guys were thinking. We're certainly able to do it. We're equipped. We were waiting. Doing a lot of field prep. Cool. Just about done with one row. We can go and do the ones in between. Bring in some nice money to start the day. Who knows, we might even be able to afford to buy a block of land over the winter break if we get enough money saved up. Because it's not like we need to buy any... Oh, we do actually need to buy a seeder. Because we don't have a seeder. Do we? No, because we sold the seeder. The seeder was our lifeline. So we will need to keep an eye out in the sales to see if there is any seeders that come up. How tight can we turn? I don't think we can turn that tight. We've got the tyre print. Oh well. No. At this rate, we won't need to come back and do the headlands. Hopefully. Although up this end it doesn't look that good. Just keep ploughing. The gap on this one looks a lot bigger than the others. Unless it's just me. I've got a feeling we're going to have to come back and do the headlands. Whoa. Yeah, something messed up here. I think we just created a tram track. %86 done. Look at all these stones. It'd be interesting to see if there's a stone picking contract that comes up out of this. We don't have the equipment for it, but if there ends up being a lot of fields that have it, maybe we could reach out to Walter and see if he's got one that we could borrow. Oh yeah. %93 done. We'll get the last 2 rows done. %95. Contract is finished, but we're not finished. What? I've done that again. Go on. You can do this. You don't need a fancy GPS to do this last line. That's it. Just do it. Just get it done. Cool. Done. Alright, let's go up the side here. Wow, the plough and the tractor are looking very, very... Hopefully the lakes don't freeze over. I don't know, it still looks like water. Because if these freeze over, we're going to be in trouble. Alright. Let's get that invoice sent out. Cool. Look at us raking in the money in December. It's a good start to the morning. Go and get the cultivator now. Do just want to check in the sales. Cultivator prepares, it's only 3 meters. It's fine. Although in saying that, what's our cultivator? Let's open the tablet again and check. What am I looking for? Should be up here. Cultivators. So this is what we've got, 9,500 and it's 4 meters wide. 4, 4, 5. Oh, look at the price of some of these. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's 2.1. 1.2. 6 meters, 39,000. Yeah, we can't afford them. Definitely cannot afford them. Let's drop this back here. I think what I will do, before this field gets too muddy, okay, so I've got 7,000 litres of silage, which is great. Where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? Maybe here? What else have we got? Silage. Got one there. Can't really see. Okay, that looks like it's on. Okay, we've got one. No. No. Okay. Let's go and move these down here as well. Let's go and put all of this over there. That grass almost needs a cut again. Got it. Nice. Bit of lunchtime roundup. I'll probably put another row. Put some more over here. Hey, no, come off. Thank you. It's nice, we've got 8. There's 1 there. We've got 2 out here. Have we got an odd number of silage bales, do we? That's not good. Need to get rid of that stump too. No, come on. Come on. There we go. One more. Very good. Probably put this one through here too. Doesn't matter if it's on the grass. Oops. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, we've got this last one to pick up. We might go and get all of the hay bales as well. When is the best time to actually sell hay as well? Oh, there's a second cultivating job. Lots of cultivating to do. We want... Is that hay or grass? No, it's grass. Ooh, grass is almost up at its peak too. But we do need to make sure that we keep some for our sheep. Can always cut some more grass. That's not a problem. Cool. Done. Has also just cut off our ability to get through there though. Let's go and pick up. What am I doing? Let's just push that there for the second. Good. Let's go pick up. We've got plenty of time to do those jobs, that's fine. We did also just pick them up so that no one else can take them as well, which I thought was a little bit sneaky, but... Alright. Hopefully... Don't throw them against the... These look really wet. Do have all of those ones that are up against the track too. Can we fit one more on? I just don't want to lose these to the snow. Let's mix things up a little bit, hey? Something different. Stacking bales on a trailer manually, as you do. Think of the workout that I'm getting, hey? Whoa! Hey Amy, how are you? Can't believe I just knocked that off. Hopefully that should stop him from falling off now. I'm doing okay. Just thought I'd change up the stream time today and see what happens. This is Zlonice, Poland, where we have a set of very strict rules, and the economy is also on hard as well, which is making things very, very challenging. We are trying to take over Uncle Walter's farm and let him retire. Well, that's the plan anyway. So far we haven't managed to bankrupt ourselves. We've got very close though. There. No. And that's going to fall. I knew that was going to fall. We've still got an entire half a trailer that we can play with. Yeah, so we can't take out loans. We can't loan equipment. We have to work with what we have. We must complete anything for Uncle Walter first. And when it comes to purchasing property, we can only purchase property from Uncle Walter initially. Eventually, once Uncle Walter has got all of his money and can retire, then yeah, we'll be able to look at other things. But for the time being, Uncle Walter is our priority. Okay. Last bale. I'll put that one. Can we put it right on the top? So yeah, we are in our just starting our first winter, so no idea what is coming for us. We have got some sheep down there that are producing wool, which is good. We have got some chickens, which are producing eggs. We've also got some beehives that are producing some honey. And we've got a couple of greenhouses for veggies as well. Something that I haven't seen on any other maps either, or I haven't played with before, is mushrooms. I knew that was going to happen. So we've got a little mushroom hut here, which is producing two types of mushrooms. We've got enoki and oyster mushrooms that are also doing. Uncle Walter has some quite expensive fields, but we do have... where's the trigger? There. We do have a reputation bonus that we can leverage as well. So there's another cultivating one. Might as well take that whilst we're there. So we've got the jobs completed against each of them, which helps to build up our reputation. And then when we go to purchase, so I think 46 from memory. So this is our little farm here. I think 44 was David. I think 46 is Walter. Yeah. So 46 is there. And it's 76,000 to buy that one. But we do get a discount. The more jobs that we do for them, that trailer's going to annoy me. How am I going to tip it? I know. Note to self, don't park a trailer on a hill. That's better. So, we've got 3 cultivating jobs to do now. I should have actually got a FIFO worker to come and join me on one of these. Alright. Which contract was Walter's? Okay, so Walter is 84. 88 is the big one. And we've got 33 up there. Alright. Looks like we're heading to 84. Must admit, the glare off the fields is absolutely annoying. Oh, I've done a hand trick. I left the indicator on. I will keep an eye out for another contracting job to come up. If it does supply us with a tractor, we'll see if we can borrow from Uncle Walter. That way we can at least have two of us doing it at the same time. Alright. Throw this on. Only want one. Let's activate the drone for this one. How was your Easter, Amy? Did you have a long weekend as well? Well, that was kind of cool. Let's go. Stream Elements is a little bit chatty tonight. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Easter weekend was good and bad. I know that feeling, Amy. I think I've been on a continuous long weekend since the end of November. As long as you've been feeling okay over the weekend. Just check. No. Not doing too bad. We've almost added $10,000 to the coffers today. That is really good to hear, Amy. Alright, let's jump back in the cabin for a little bit. If the snow keeps falling at this rate, I think we might need your help, Amy. Oh wow, that's a little bit awkward. Hopefully that didn't go out over the stream. My headset just let me know that it's about to run out of battery. It's probably more experience than I have. I think I'm going to have to just switch the audio device. Hopefully, that's better. Who put a power pole in the way? Maybe don't try and cultivate the road. Switching headsets to a wired one, and it doesn't sound anywhere near as good as the Bluetooth ones that I had on before. I really want to get a worker to jump on board. No, it doesn't look like there's any more contracts. I also don't want to be cultivating for the whole entire stream. Maybe I could go and cut some trees down. It's 70% done on this field. Awesome. We actually got very close a couple of episodes ago to going completely bankrupt, and not being in a position where we would have anything to do at all during summer. During summer, it's our summer, Poland's winter. So there was quite a bit of strategizing to be done. And that is where the sheep came into play. The greenhouses also came into play, so that we would still be able to generate money during the winter months. And we also had to sacrifice some very top-end equipment for the farm as well. So we said goodbye to the Mercedes Unimog that we had. It was an amazing piece of equipment, that one. We had a top-of-the-line seeder as well, which we had to get rid of. But that allowed us to then continue. What else did we do? We also started building some holiday homes to generate some passive revenue month on month. But unfortunately, we have discovered that in Zlonice, Poland, there is no quarries. And because there's no quarries, there is no stonemasons. And because of that, we can't actually generate or create the roof shingles for the completion of the holiday homes, unless we were to go and install a quarry and build a stonemason ourselves. But we are looking at nearly $1 million in outlay just to get some roof shingles. So that little project is partially completed. It's on hold. I haven't been able to find a workaround for it as of yet, but I'm still trying. %95 complete. Just about finished cultivating this field, which is good. No. So the warehouse will accept roof shingles, but it won't sell them, which is a little bit frustrating. It does sell, the warehouse does sell roof tiles, but the roof tiles are not compatible with the holiday homes. I have tried a couple of different ways of tricking it, but at this stage I haven't been able to actually successfully trick it. But I haven't given up yet. We will get it, even if we have to amount $1 million to do it. Alright. I do just want to check where this Deadwood one was. Oh, it's over the other side of the map. Let's do that for something different. I'm also not bothering to clean the tractor, because the second that we step foot on another field, it's going to end up dirty again. Activate cruise control on the back roads. Nothing beats doing 62 on a back road. I don't think I've ever been to this place. What is this place? Is that like an abattoir or something? Oh, couldn't be further away if I tried. Potato processing plant. Oops. Definitely not an abattoir. It's huge. Chips. Okay, so it should be up here on the right hand side. Chips. The thought of chips has just reminded me about the duck fat potatoes that I had for dinner. They were so good. Not really healthy, but they were so good. They were actually cooked. The duck fat potatoes were actually cooked in the air fryer. Can you believe it? Why is this not triggered? Oh, is it up on that stupid hill again? Yeah, it's up here. See if we can drag race the train. Nah, the train's going faster. Look at that, I missed my exit. Yeah, the duck fat potatoes went really, really well with my chicken Kiev. Yeah, let's just park up here for now. Alright, we've got our Husqvarna ready. Okay, I can see two straight off the bat. And let's knock these ones down. Nice. 14%. There's not going to be many trees to cut down. Alright, I can see 2 directly ahead of me. A nice easy $1,000 here. Did I see another one? That looks like one through there. Okay. Timber. Is that another one down through there? It does look like it. Luckily, a lot of these trees have still got leaves on them. Although, it is starting to get a little bit difficult to differentiate. Okay. That looks like a dead one straight over there. And hopefully it's the last one. Done. And kids, don't run with chainsaw. Not recommended. Okay, where's our tractor? It is looking very, very dirty, isn't it? All right, let's send an invoice off to Noah. He always loves receiving invoices from us. And we can invoice Walter as well. Okay, so we've got a massive one for that. Let's go and do 33 because it's on our way back. 88 is going to be huge. I probably could have snuck across. I'm not going to risk it. That could have ended really badly. I think the tractor would have got across, but the cultivator wouldn't have. Oh. I'm curious to see what time the sun goes down today as well. 732 is the next one. So if we have a look, how much is this field worth? 117. That one's worth 75, 76. That one is very expensive, 147. Could probably afford some of these smaller ones. Oh yes, 34, 26. We're going against the grain. Who owns that one? Cruise control is amazing, isn't it? So Ben owns that. Walter owns 71. Interesting. David. Walter owns 73. Katie owns 74. Katie. Doesn't Walter have two side by side? Because I'm thinking maybe we could... Oh, there's 84 and 83. How much is that? 90,000. 77. Getting close to being able to afford that. That was Walter's, I think. I think the sun is starting to go down. I could be wrong, but... I know Walter owns that one. That's a grass field, right? So we could look at buying 29, have that as our grass field, and then convert 45 into an arable field. That could be something to do. I've got a feeling this might be our last job of the day. I kind of want to put soybeans in because I've not been able to harvest soybeans. For some reason, they didn't want the soybeans harvested. Even waited up until midnight on, was it? Yeah, midnight in November, and the soybean harvesting contracts didn't eventuate. So soybeans or some sunflowers. Please give me a contract. No, Another Deadwood contract. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something that's nice and low maintenance. Double check the... $21. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of want something else to come up so that I can get a worker to do the cultivating. So much cultivating to do. There's so many fields. We have already done a lot of cultivating there. Wow, it's already 4:26. This definitely will be the last field that we do of week 1, December. Is that even... Oh yeah, it is. It's starting to get hard to tell where I've done and where I haven't. %43 done. Anything new? No. The sun is setting already. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to hit it again. No. Off we go. It's starting to look really mushy. I wonder if we have produced any mushrooms yet. Any crates. I don't even know when the best time to sell mushrooms is. Let's go. This field's certainly taking longer to do than the others. The mushrooms... I think the mushrooms were first established in October. I can't remember which week in October it was. How many do we have? Mushroom. No, we're still ages away. Still ages away from getting any. Water levels are okay. Same with all the other production changes. Well, this one was set up in November. This one was set up in October. Need to finish this field before it gets dark. We cannot let Johnny see us working in the dark again. It's 4. So kind of simulating 1 day is 1 week. Initially, we did try to replicate what Uncle Walter was doing on the farm, where he was doing 1 day of work equated to a calendar month. But what was discovered was that there is an absolute stack of money being left on the table, and it just wasn't possible for Walter to get everything done in a single day, or us for that matter. So we sort of made a few changes and now operating on a weekly basis. And it seems to be paying off a lot better. If we check our finances, and having this tablet in the truck with us where we can see everything is absolutely fantastic. So if we look at what we're able to achieve in August, it was $46,000. It was $46,000 for the month of August. And by switching to working weekly, we've actually been able to bring in a lot more on a monthly basis. Still haven't been able to make a profit though. But they do say you have to spend money to make money. It'll hopefully pay off in the long run. The sun hasn't set yet. There is a lot of snow in those clouds. Well, this field, oops, done it again. So I think we will finish this job. The other one can wait until week 2 of December. Can wait until tomorrow. We'll finish this off, head to the pub and get a quick pint, and see what week 2 of December has in store for us. Hopefully we get a reprieve from cultivating. But I'm guessing that the reprieve, instead of cultivating, we will be ploughing. I do also, aside from this live stream series that is happening Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my time, Australian time. There is a new series that is coming to the channel in a couple of weeks' time. We will be heading to another map. Yeah, I prefer cultivating over ploughing any day. I hate ploughing. But yeah, there is a new series coming. It will be a video-based series, not a live stream series. We'll still do live streams every 5 episodes or so. But we will be heading to a new farming sim map. I have literally just edited the first episode and I am excited. Excited to bring it to you guys. And it doesn't... The scenario is tied in with this one slightly, but a lot of the restrictions that we have in place on this streaming series don't appear. Amy's wanting me to spoil the surprise. The map, what I will say, I don't know if I can give away the name. What I will say is that there is 161 plots of land. We start the series off very well equipped, but there's still going to be a lot of struggles. Unlike this series, where we literally started with nothing but a big fat check in our pockets from selling our IT business in the city. When we go to this new map, we are actually sponsored by somebody, so we do get fitted out quite well. We don't have a lot of cash, but we're fitted out quite well. Can I say where it is? I've been trying to work out exactly where this is, whether it is a place in Germany or not. I think it is a fictitious place. It is in Europe still, I believe. So yeah, I'm quite excited to bring that series to you guys, and yeah, get your feedback on how we shape it, what we do. Quite similar to what we've done here. There's been quite a bit of feedback already on this particular series, which has helped to shape the way that we move, and I think there was some input from a couple of people a few episodes ago, which prevented us from going bankrupt as well, which was much appreciated. Back to my harvest. What are you harvesting, MGL? And what map are you playing? Can't leave the field with a chunk that hasn't been finished. $17.46. I think we will make it in time for happy hour. There's a big chunk that I didn't do there, but that's all right. This is very, very eerie to drive in. I'm not going to be able to get in this way, am I? Because somebody stacked all of those bales there. I have to go all the way down and then come up through the driveway that way. It is pleasing to see that people are not out about walking in the snow. Hopefully Walter has gone inside. Yep, Uncle Walter's gone inside. Let's just pull up and drop off the plow, the cultivator. Okay. Disconnect that. Bit off more than I can chew. It got dark hours ago. Oh yes, I do like mustard. Yeah, I do like that map. I've been watching a few others play it. And yeah, I do like that map. Did you take on the starting farm and go out from there, or did you start from scratch? I'm gonna miss a couple of minutes of happy hour, but that's all right. We do need to fill it up. Hey, what's that? I think I need to have a look at that. It's the first time I've seen that. This is going to be a very expensive stop, this one. So whilst that's doing that, let me send out that contract, that invoice. Done. 1,500, $504 for fuel. What is that? Zup, zup, zup. Zup, zup, zup. I've not seen that before. Alright, let's get our tractor back. Sure that's on. Some lights on. Ah, soup. That would make sense because that's the soup factory. Dude, high beams. Tractor's taken some damage again. I wonder if the cultivator is actually damaging it. Sheepy's still running around. Let's just have a look. How much water is in here? Still 12,661. No start from scratch with 500k. Going to mostly do contracts, sort of balance between buying equipment and going broke buying equipment. Yep. The secondhand equipment mod is absolutely, yeah. I would be in a world of pain if it wasn't for that mod. Nice. I think everything's okay and we can head to sleep. Oh wow, it's just started raining here. It's raining quite heavy on the roof. Okay, I don't think there's anything left for us to do tonight, so let's go and have a rest. I think we'll sleep until 8 AM again and see how we go. I don't like hearing dings. Huh? Property income, $1,200. Wait. Oh, it stopped snowing. It has actually stopped snowing. Why have we got property income? Chickens. Gnocchi's still good. This is still good. Did we get any more? We got some more eggs. We didn't receive any more honey, but then there's really nothing. The bees are probably all asleep. Curious as to how we ended up with some income. I shouldn't be complaining because income's income. These guys are all still good. Their water is getting down a little bit, but no, that looks okay. We've got some more cultivating. Perfect. I think what we might do... No, definitely not. I think we'll do that. Let's go for a run. Yay, we can get somebody to help us now. Oh, look at the width of this thing. This is insane. Ooh. This is... I've never driven one of these. It's very... Ooh, it's nice and responsive too. Has a top speed of 53. This is very nice. Okay, throw that on. All right. Oh, this is so nice to drive. Oh, this is so nice to drive. Where am I going? I want this, right? I knew that was going to happen. I did learn apparently you can activate cruise control, which does a maximum reversing speed. But I don't know how to do that at the moment. Alright. Set this up. Alright, control. Yep, thank you. Who have we got in there? Can't see who we've got. Looks like we have got Ian. Ian, follow me, buddy. We're going to go and do some work. Let's go and work together, buddy. Wow, he's keeping up. My fence is really, really good. He's almost going to collide into the back of me. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to make it work. Okay, so there's 87 there. The crop that we never got to touch. Soybeans. So sad. Alright. Ian? What I want you to do now is, where is it? It's up here. Okay, and it doesn't work whilst I'm actually in it. Okay, so Ian has dropped that off for us, which is absolutely brilliant. Saves all of the Uber jobs. All right, field work. Go. Who have we got? Oh, Helen. Helen is back. Helen is back on the farm. All right, so Helen's going to go that way. I want to get this monstrosity unfolded. Oh, look at this. So, what's Helen doing? I think Helen's doing the up and down, yeah? Yep, alright, I'll do the headlands then. Okay, steering assist. Alright, so we need 4. Cool. Oh, wow. So this is, what, cultivating and rolling at the same time? That is so cool. That is so cool. Or is that also picking up stones? No. I can see that there's stones all through here. Oh, this is so cool. It's a shame it's not wider. This is so cool. I'm really appreciative of the fact that it is not snowing anymore. Oh, the turning circle that is on theirs is absolutely amazing. Makes me want one now. Does it really makes me want one. Look at that. And here I was thinking that field 88 would take forever, but with two of us working it, we're going to get this done in no time. It is interesting the two different textures though, between this plough or this cultivator and our actual cultivator. And this is going to be an interesting turnaround, isn't it? Ooh, what's that in the sale? We can afford it, whatever it is. I just realised I've got a worker. I need to drop that down a little bit. This is pretty alright. Normally I hate doing the headlands, but I think I can make an exception on this one. Well, we got very close to the edge of the map then. Okay, down we go again. It was kind of not my intention to be to actually be cultivating whilst I've got a worker doing it. The whole point of getting the worker was so that I could do something else, but with this new equipment, how could I say no? This is definitely interesting, looking at the two different textures. It looks like it's also got the ability to have a seeder attached to it. Has this got... Oh. It doesn't. So I think the next cultivating job, we're going to have to sacrifice this tractor for it. Because I'm going to need... Oh no, it's got a 3-point on it, doesn't it? That's all I need. No, we'll use our Fent. What is the price for silage? Silage, the peak is at 121. It's currently at 123 at the biogas plant. That's horrible. That one's actually horrible to get to. I think it'll be the farmer's market that we drop to. Come to the end. Lift that up. Is that grass left over at the end? Oh, this is good. Do not get in Hallen's way. Are we going to have a drag race now? Whose tractor is supreme? Oh, my Fent is pulling away just a little bit. I bet you didn't envisage on seeing a drag race down a field on today's stream. I certainly wasn't. Hallen, Leadfoot Hallen is beating me. I can't go any faster. Hallen's going to stop in a minute. It came pretty close. That was kind of cool. That was actually really cool. It's going to be very interesting. Who's going to finish first? Is Hallen going to finish the up and down first? Or am I going to finish the headland first? I think Hallen's probably going to beat me. Because I've still got one row to go, or one entire lap to go. I think Helen's only got one. I think she's got one more to go. It'll be interesting to see what she does next. If she calculates what I've done, or whether she starts to do the headlands herself. I really should have got a screenshot whilst we were drag racing, shouldn't I? That would have made for some entertaining viewing. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, Helen's got one more. This is going to be interesting because we're going to be side by side. I should have gone and done the other side. No, we're gonna crash. Oh, little bit of a bump there. Little bit of a bump. I hope that Helen doesn't go over stuff that I've already done. Otherwise I might have to terminate her contract early. So we've seen drag racing in today's stream. We've seen dodgem cars with cultivators. What's next? What is she doing? We're going to end up with a head-on collision, aren't we? It's really interesting, the two different colours for the two different cultivators. No. Now we've got a game of chicken. Not a chance you were going to stop. I'm coming off the field now. Well, that was actually quite enjoyable. Please tell me that she's going to stop. Is that whole thing's done, right? Oh, interesting. It's 2 different depths. Is she going to go and redo everything that I've done? It looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, she is. She's redoing everything that I've done. So sorry, Helen, but your contract has ended. That was quite fun. Yeah. And it was $4,886. That's pretty cool. So the next one is 18. So what I might do is get this one up here. And go. All right. Hopefully Helen goes up and does that one. What? The keyword there is she. Of course she'll be redoing your work. Yeah. Okay. What's growing in this field? Grass. This wasn't a grass field before. Interesting. Let's just double check and make sure Helen is on her way. Yep. All right, cool. GPS tracking is a fantastic thing. Really operating as a farm manager now. All of these cool tools that Uncle Walter didn't have and that he never used. He also never trusted anybody to do jobs or to actually do the work on his fields. So I guess the question that I have is, with Helen going up to do that work in field 18, we've got our chickens are doing what they're doing, which is good. Our sheep are doing what they're doing. Should we take on a separate contract of our own and we just left that field? I think I just answered it myself. I was going to say we take on cultivating or we go and sell some silage, but given that we are in the area and we've got the right tools on board, I think we can quickly go and cultivate that field. Go and do 91, given that we're down here. And then we'll go back and we'll sell some silage. We should be able to use the case IH to do that. Oh, don't tell me Helen ran into a pole again. She did this to me last time. She did this to me last time. I guess that could be construed as karma for her, you know, redoing my work. Can't believe I have to go and free her again. She'll be stuck on a power pole, I bet. Thanks, Amy. Thanks for popping in. Alright, let's see what Helen has done to herself. I'm just going to put my hazards on. Well, she knocked off a pole to start with. Oh no, she's not. What is it that you are stuck on? Helen? Come on. I forgot about all those bales there. Alright. I'll just move the tractor up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we get Helen back. Start on that side of the field and point that way. Okay, Helen is back. I think she got stuck on a power pole. God, these guys have got plenty of feed. Look at what she did. She knocked over the sign. Have I created a traffic jam? Oh, it's only one car. It's alright. Alright, let's go back and do field 91. And then we can go and sell some silage. do also, I'll wait until after 10 o'clock to check the sales and see. Okay. Oh, this is actually a lot wider than I thought. Oh, yeah, good. I was worried it's not deep enough, because I think this is a shallow cultivator. Can we adjust it? No, we can't. Oops. Just had to let the dog into the office. She was sitting there crying. Keep cultivating this. See if I can complete it faster than Helen can complete hers. Never realised that there was this much field prep that needed to be done in December. I honestly didn't think that we had harvested that many fields, but obviously we have. There's only a couple of withered ones that we didn't manage to get to. Saying that, oh no, I think we got this one. Maybe this was the carrot one. There was a carrot one that we didn't get done. Go. 27, we're neck and neck. I've managed to catch up and take the lead. See, I'm the kind of manager that never asks their staff to do something that they wouldn't be willing to do themselves. So if I'm not willing to do it, I wouldn't ask them to do it. And here we go. I'm out here competing with Helen to see who can cultivate the field the fastest. $854 wage payment. Ouch. That's expensive. I've taken the lead. Can I maintain my lead? I hope so. I hope that we do not end up with a ploughing contract for that soybean field. Otherwise, I'm going to be really, really annoyed. Still maintaining a 4% lead over Helen. I bet Helen doesn't have to negotiate a creek, does she? No. We're out to 6% now. A few little bits and pieces that we're missing as we're going along. It's a bit strange. Off we go. Just keep going. Nice. We're now 14% ahead. What's happened to Helen? Has she stopped? Is she having a smoko again? Oh no, I think she's moved on to the headlands actually. Okay. Doing alright. 18% ahead now. Actually worked out really well because we're able to cover that corner. Nice. Let's go. Does this actually show that it's cultivating it? Oh yeah, it is. Nice. No contracts? Nope. Seems to be a lot of work in the first 2 weeks of December. I hope that there's still things to do in week 3 and week 4, as well as also during January, February. I think, oh, there is the option to plant cotton, but we haven't had to cultivate the cotton fields yet, have we? No, we haven't had to cultivate the cotton fields yet. I'm curious to see about planting cotton because I actually don't think I've ever done that. It'll be another first. Harvesting cotton was a first. Back in September, I think it was. Oh, we're powering ahead now. We're 21 ahead. Let's go. couple of little rows of stuff there. That's alright. We're getting rid of this carrot field that we didn't touch. Because it is being cultivated, I think that means that they're going to put carrots back in here. I'm keen not to do another root vegetable contract. Not unless I can get a better harvester. Alright, let's do this last strip. Hang on. There, that one. What? No. Why won't this... That's better. Malfunctioning equipment. It's the last thing that we need on a job. Oh, look at that amazing ploughing job that we did over there. Really should have gone back and done that headland. Oh. Let's come back up this way. Oh. I wonder who limed that field, because I didn't. It's good to see that some of the field owners are actually looking after their fields. Alright, let's head back. Helen can keep continuing. Okay. Might just leave. Might just leave this weight here. So it's out of the way. And we'll leave this monstrosity there as well, so it's out of the way. I feel like being really cheeky. Swivel chair. Okay. Alright, let's bring this forward. Don't put it on the trigger. Okay, good. Now, I do want to see how much one of these bales does go for. Now, it's nice and high. Let's check the prices. Oh, 1,500. That one's got the cost. All right, so do that one in. Now, if we go silage, 121, so 123. The farmer's market, it's got to be the farmer's market. Now, from memory, the farmer's market is down that way. How much are we going to get for one? Okay, let's see. $585 plus the environmental bonus. So $635 per bale. Very nice. Okay, let's just take a breather for a second. Was there another? Nope, there's no more cultivating ones, so that's fine. Oh, I can't get rid of the tractor because I'm in it. Gee, this uses a lot of fuel. I think maybe because it's got so many kilometers on the clock. It's fast. I'll give it that. All right, let's activate the drone. Let's see if I can pick up both in one go. Perfect. 7,000 litres of silage. Nice. So it was 635 when we did the last one. So this should be about 1,270-ish. $1,276. Very nice. We're getting very close to doubling the money that we started on at the very start of this stream. This is very good. Hopefully I can sneak in. How did I know that was going to turn? Come on. I knew you were going to do that. Can't believe I dropped it and knocked it. Why doesn't this want to get on it? There's something not right with this. It's like it's damaged on that side. I feel like I'm fighting with a bale. Did you just roll? Oh, got it. At the sacrifice of my trailer though. That was a bit annoying. I have to come back and fix that up. Got another couple of trips to go. Done. Oh, the price has gone up. Maybe we shouldn't have done it so early. Price has gone up. Alright, a little bit further. Nice. I didn't think we had 8 bales. I thought we had an uneven amount. Oh no, I sold one on its own first, didn't I? Oh, we can speed back up now. Lots of weeds everywhere through those fields. Beautiful. Whoa, it's gone up again. $1,300. I was expecting it to be snowing all December, but it's not. This is great. There's no remnants of snow either. Okay, 2 more trips. This one's going to be a bit more challenging. I think if I can get you on and then pivot that way. Okay, and lifts. That last one is going to be a little bit annoying to get. I need to fix that trailer too. I guess we're going a different way because I hit the curb. Still kind of the same way, but this would be so much easier if I had a proper forklift attachment and I also had a trailer that I could put them on. It's alright. We're still getting it done. We're getting the job done and living within our means. We're working with what we have. Come back a little bit. There we go. Very nice indeed. Ooh, great demand at the debris crusher, and there is an Impex Hannibal T500 for $517,000 in the sale. I have to check that out. And I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't mean straight away, but sure. Whoa, machine to cut down trees. Whew. The Osea, a pre-pruner used to harvest and prepare the vines for next year. Could do grapes. Ooh. Mulcher. Interesting. A roller. 12.3. It's 26% off. No. Whoa, where am I? Obviously I was still... Okay, fuel costs. Who's charging me for fuel? Okay. It's moving on its own. Okay. Well, this is going to be a bit easier than I thought it would. What was I worried about? Are our bees doing anything or not really? There's nothing for the bees to do, so it's a bit disappointing. Oh, look at all this grass there. Lift that up, please. Our last 7,000 litres of silage. Should put us up around 6,300. And then we can close out that other contract. I'd say that we've had a very busy start to December. Done. $63,074. It's been a while since we've had that much in our bank account. Alright, let's go and correct the trailer. We'll get a worker. I am a bit disappointed that Helen didn't bring the tractor back after she was finished. I think this trailer is a little bit lopsided. We probably should stock it up. Am I going to be able to tip it again? Yep, there we go. Cool. All right. Let's go over here. Done. No contracts, disappointing. Now, 64,399. So we need this one brought back down to the farm. And it can park just there. And Helen is actually bringing it back. Good. So she has to be paid again to drop it back. That's all right. Well, I'm thinking with that, probably a pretty good place to finish up today's stream. Thank you so much for watching, everybody that has tuned in and has joined us in Zlonice for today's stream. If you are watching on catch up, do tap the like button to let me know that you have watched it on catch up. And if you are new to the channel, do subscribe so that you do get notified of when new content does come out. Doesn't cost you a thing and does help to support the channel. I hope that you are enjoying the storyline and that you are enjoying this play along in Zlonice, where we are taking over from Uncle Walter and trying to build the best possible farm that we can in Poland. Thanks again for watching, everybody. It's greatly appreciated, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks, MGL. Have a good night, mate.